Hello guys and welcome to Indian Ninja Gaming and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 33, the No Frank Challenge. Done a tiny bit since I got home from work, didn't have too much time, got home, had to do this, that, yada yada yada, the routine. Then spent the last 45 minutes, I think, digging. Had 2 swap cleans in that time, totaling about 2,200 ounces. So that's about 1,100 swap. So that's not bad. Hello, Fanfus. I hate you. I'll get to that in a minute. Hope you had a great holiday. Hello, Polski. Surprised you're here. You said you weren't going to be able to make it. So last night, I took a screenshot of the seasonal leaderboard, so that I could see who's moving and who isn't. This was last night's seasonal, okay? This is why I hate you, Fanfus. I needed only 9,000 ounces to get onto the top 10 yesterday. Right? And then you got home and you whacked through another 5,000 ounces. God damn you. Oh, that's why I named the stream is Tonight the Night. So now I've got to get, well, after what I've done, 10,000. So tonight is not going to be the night. However, let's take a look here. So Kagera is still at 94,075 ounces. So he's done no extra. Sea Porcupine, 105 versus 104, so he's put for 1,000. I don't know how much further he's got within his. Frez, 110,016. His has not moved. Mulva, 127,400. Mulva has, wow, so he must have been hoarding buckets. And he has actually pushed past Rasha. Rasha had 122,000 and he's still there. Cass has gone from 133,000 to 136,000. Billy Bob is the same. Miller is the same. And Accelerate's the same. Yes, this is because for some reason I thought yesterday was Friday and I had plans on Saturday but not Friday. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Fanfus, you're hungover? Oh, dude. I wish I could sympathise, but I don't get hangovers. I'm one of those. I sleep really well when I've been drinking and I wake up feeling quite refreshed. So, I'm one of the lucky ones. Not to rub it in or anything. Hate you for pushing past like that, for chucking through those 5,000. How dare you? But yeah, so if this is an accurate portrayal of what's happening at the moment on the seasonal, then maybe Kagera's not putting through anymore. And if that's the case, I do have a chance still. I only need 10,000 ounces. That won't happen tonight, but it shouldn't be too long. Right, let's re-equip these squares. Well, I hope you enjoyed your holiday, dude. Oh, I should be doing an extra swap soon as well. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, driving. You know me in motion sickness, so. I can sympathise with that aspect, not liking the drive home. But do you know what you missed while she was on holiday, dude? You missed me completing the storyline in Graveyard Keeper. We're done for a while. You tried the strategy of starting Old Arnold with tier 5, but it turned out to not be good for you because the earnings were too low compared to the costs. Yeah, no, I struggled with doing it this time round as well. If you're running a leaderboard save, take a look at Pine Valley. No, not Pine Valley, Rivertown. That should be for free. But I had to go with a. I couldn't go straight into tier 5 this time either. When I did finally get my wash plant set up, I had to rent it with a D-Rocker. And I think the middle trommel. So you don't necessarily have to go straight into tier 5. You can start off with a lower based item here or there. Don't go for the planters. The planters are buggy and complete crap. If you can't go for the forgotten the name of them now, the jigs that I'm using, if you can't go for them, then you may as well stick with the normal jigs, at least to start with. The planters just really aren't worth the hassle. I mean, not only did we manage to do that, FanFirst, complete the main storyline, but I had just enough time. I didn't realise, you know those flashbacks? Turns out, they're a DLC. I didn't realise. We had like an hour left over after completing the main storyline. So I quickly rushed in that last hour the last 3 items that were needed to complete the flashback scenes as well. You actually find out who Jerry, the Talking Skull, you find out who he was. I'm not going to say, not going to spoil it for you. But in place of Graveyard Keeper, I'm going to be doing obviously not next week, because next week's the final week of the leaderboard, but week after I'm going to be starting up some Sunhaven. Yeah, I mean, it's an immortal skull, so what could happen? Gravel pump, that's the name of this jig. Yeah, if you can't afford the gravel pump, Polsky, then you're probably better going with the duplex jig instead of the planters. The buckets don't always stay in place with the planters. But at the same time, though, I must warn you, the duplex jig does have parts on it that can get damaged. I mean, to be honest, FanFirst, I don't think anything could happen with the skull. It can teleport location to location somehow. So even if they found a way to tie it to a stake, you know, it could just vanish and reappear elsewhere. Um, those of you who have been somehow managing to follow my sometimes weird little schedule, obviously today would normally be a day off from GMS live stream. Last week we did Supermarket Simulator, and I had planned on coming back to that, but with next week being a full week's worth of live streams, I've decided to do my day off from live streaming, day off from GMS, sorry, on Sunday instead, just to give me the oomph for that last final stretch, 7 days straight, you know. And there's been some updates to the game as well. So that'll be good. Nice to come back to. I've been wanting to play it. I can't have multiple saves. At least, well, I haven't tested turning off the cloud. Not yet. I still need to test that at some point. Turning off the cloud, making a duplicate of the save, then deleting the one that's in the thing, and yada yada yada. No, that's a good idea, dude. Just treat this leaderboard as practice. Absolutely fine to do that. Find your own play style. Find what works best with you. This is if you're not gonna be able to catch up. No offense. So use this as an opportunity to see how you can get the ball rolling as quickly as possible to the best of your own ability. How are you offended? What have I done wrong now? Oh, for him. No. Basically, he only started the leaderboard save, what? Last week before, something like that. And he's been trying to see how to get things going. He's been taking on people's advice here and there, trying to see what works for him. Oh, do you know what? I've come up with an idea, something that could be added. In fact, I think you guys probably heard me talk about this before. Do you remember when I've spoken about, like, what if in this view there was a tablet somewhere that could show you all the other views, all the other camera angles, so that you could see kind of what's going on whilst driving in this mode? Well, I've actually made like a little mock-up, and I've sent it to the idea to one of the devs. You hate how the ST fills up at 100% and one is always 5% behind. That didn't happen to me, but because I empty the buckets as soon as they fill up. So you've probably maxed out your plant and it's done it that way. Well, let me show you the mock-up I've done, guys. On the folder, the file. So the idea I had behind it was something like this. So I went to the tent, took a screenshot, cut out the tablet. So you're digging in this first person mode, but you can see this camera. Or did it not? No? Okay. There's a second camera. And there's a third camera. I think that would be quite cool. I doubt I highly doubt they'll be able to implement it. Not this late in the game. But could you imagine if they did? I mean, this is just a mock-up. This is just a way to show them as an example. Glacier Creek, that is the shaker. That machine right there. That's the top tier shaker deck. So you got the basic shaker, then you've got the D-Rocker, then you've got the Glacier Creek. I haven't heard back from the dev about what he thinks of it, but could you imagine if they added that into this? Hello, by the way, Nuke. Yeah. So Glacier Creek, the trommel that just says trommel, I think it is. It's right next to the Frankensteins. And the... I've forgotten their names again. But let me show you. It'd be easier if I show you than tell you. So this is the best equipment for gold collecting, is what I'm using. The best version of everything. So this is the best shaker. This is the Glacier Creek. This is the best trommel. Doesn't even have any breakable parts on it. And then these are the best jigs that you can get in the game. They're all what you would call tier 5. I don't know if you was renting every single item, but you're better off buying all your sluice boxes. I know it's not much in either direction, but they're cheap enough that it's worth just buying them. Then having a constant added expenditure of the renting. Polsky? So I've got 6 days till winter. Plus today, so almost 7 days full digging. Plus up to a potential 7 days of winter digging. My biggest concern right now, old man's seasonal, I believe, is up at 40,000, something to that effect. I looked at his video. Admittedly, I don't normally, but it jumped up in my feed right at the top, and I was like, I just couldn't not. And he was like 8 days till autumn, and he had like 40,000 already. So, he's going to be my biggest, one of the biggest reasons if I don't make it. No! Kagira's going to put some more through. God damn it. Crying out loud. Every time I think I've got a chance. Every goddamn time. He's on that list. Why does he have to do that? Ugh. This has not been my season at all. Start to finish, I've had issues, I've had bad luck, I've had bad planning. Doesn't mean I'm giving up. Even if I don't make it, like say I end off my seasonal, right here, right now, I'm still not going to stop digging. I've still got quite a lot of this map to do. I think... Okay, so I am currently working on this row here. So I've still got all of this to go. This area and this area. So I've still got a lot more to dig. So I'm not worried about how much I have to dig. Worst case scenario, I'll reset and do some top-down digging in winter. If I have to reset, I'm not going to prep. Not unless it's maybe, say, a little bit of bulldozing or something. I mean, just because you know Kagura is like, oh no, I'm not going to let anyone push me out, doesn't mean I'm out. It doesn't. I still have a chance. I mean, I've still got 13 days worth of digging potential here. Granted, the winter digging's harder, takes a little longer, but it's still extra time. I don't even care about the win for the win, like for the skin at this point. It's more like this was my initial concept, then flushed out with others, granted, but it do you know what I mean? It's like, hey, look, I'm gonna do this challenge next time, and then I lose. So yeah, that's the main reason I want to have at least one board with me on it. You know, if I had the option of giving up the skin to 11th place, I would do if I was on the seasonal. Do you mean total on my seasonal or an extra 100k on top of what I'm doing? So I don't think I'd need that much. I mean, I'm at 84 now, so 16k in 13 in-game days. That's doable easily. Which is why I'm not yet giving up. Because I think I still even have the potential to hit 110. Like Frez has. But it'll be just my luck. All those people who are not moving on the seasonal, you wait and see, they've all got buckets hoarded. Second they see themselves getting pushed out or down, they're going to start chucking those buckets through. Guaranteed. And that's when I'll quit my channel. Minus all my subs. Dude. What have you done to me, Fanfus? I'll get to them in a minute, Polsky. Yeah, what have you done to me, fam? You push past Kagura. Alright, you knocked Kagura down to 10th spot. Because of that, he started putting through some ounces again. He was all good and set, you know, he wasn't increasing his seasonal at all. It was all fine. He was one I had to beat to get on the leaderboard. How are you only just getting started on your seasonal? You put through 5 grand after you came back. on your seasonal. Are we? Are you playing it right now, or are you back to work already? You're playing. Is anyone here a hacker? Does anyone want to log into like Fanfus's computer and just delete his save data for me? Could you imagine if someone actually did that? What the hell? Well, that's not going to help me out, is it? Throwing dirt over this side. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Polsky. Let's get back to that for you. Okay, so. This one, the max gold, is how much gold you've earned the entire time since the leaderboard started till the leaderboard ended. So it doesn't matter how many in-game years, this is every bit of gold you've gotten so far in the game, in this leaderboard. Seasonal is how much you've managed to earn in an in-game year. So say you did 20,000 ounces in the first year, then skip time to get all your workers. Then you get back to digging in year 2 or year 3. This one, it will say 20,000 ounces and will stay at 20,000 ounces until you get to 20,001 ounce. At that point, this one will say something like 40,001 ounce because that's how much you got in total. But this one would count that second year as 1 ounce higher than your best so far in a year, and so it will start increasing again. Yeah, you got that a little backwards. So you said seasonal is start to end of the leaderboard. No, that's max gold. This one, the seasonal, is what you've earned from day 1 of spring till you sleep at the hotel. But it only shows the best total in a year that you've managed to do that. The seasonal will only go up if you've beaten your best total in a year. Okay, you understand. That's cool. So if a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, the max gold leaderboard is populated by people who have more time to play than others. That's not the only reason, but it's a factor. Seasonal, you can spend your entire leaderboard doing one seasonal run if you haven't got the time to play and still make it in top 10. I have no idea if it's going to work. I'm not going to explain what it is right now. I'll wait until next leaderboard before I explain it. But I think I've had an idea on how to up my game a little bit using Frankensteins. Because the Frankensteins can only transport the dirt up to the wash plant at the same speed that the conveyor buckets do. No, Fanfus, no. I can't. And I shall not. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to touch it. I haven't even clicked on a Frankenstein, I don't think, to check the prices, regardless. Not even out of curiosity. It's just a super long conveyor belt. You pour dirt into the hopper of the conveyor belt of the Frankenstein. You turn it on, and you can extend it to go longer as well. And it transports the dirt along the conveyor belt. Then it pours it out. This length here, you're probably having 2 or 3 Frankensteins. So one Frankenstein would pour the dirt into the hopper of another Frankenstein, which would then pour the dirt into the hopper of another Frankenstein, which would then pour the dirt into this hopper here or the shaker directly. It's just a way of getting the dirt up here without having to use a dump truck. Yeah, I mean, you never really need more than 4 in terms of reaching everywhere. But be warned, though, that it's been tested, there's a bit of a gold loss. It wasn't tested by me. I think Fanfus was one of the people who tested it. As well as Juta. Well, this is the No Frank challenge, right? So this is playing it without Frankensteins. Anyone who's got No Frank next to their name has not used, quote unquote, not used Frankensteins. You can't prove that everybody hasn't, but anyone who's got a channel hasn't. And they've kept up. Look, these 3. No. He says he's not using Frankensteins, even though he didn't change his name. But Kagura and Mirai are using Frankensteins, as far as I'm aware. Look, the leaderboard is just populated with everyone who isn't. So it's, I think it's like gold lost versus travel time. Cass, you reckon Cass will have 300k by the end? Well, I'm not. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. I'm not going to make the top 10 max. I'm not. I'm well aware of that fact. I mean, I'm... about 65,000 away. Yeah, when the leaderboard's over with, I'm probably going to do some testing of my idea before I bring it to an actual leaderboard, say, attempt. And if everyone goes it, there was talks of another challenge next leaderboard. Right now, I'm saying no, for me. Simply because if we do a challenge every leaderboard, you're going to run out of stuff to do. But, you know, you're on the tail end of a leaderboard and your instinct is to say, hell no, sod off, go away. So I'm saying no right now, but it's not a hard no. Oh, you're only you're a little above me. Is that 9 grand above me? On the max? Oh, crap. The hell did I do? Or not do? Damn it. Mouse, come back. Thank you. I didn't even notice that things got swapped over. Wait, I'm confused now. Did I not clean my mats last time? I could have sworn I did. I mean, I did the jigs. And I did the ST sluice box. Because the ST hasn't swapped over. How could I have not done... Oh, are you freaking kidding me? No, 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 no. No hugs and kisses today, Cougar. No hugs and kisses today.
Hello.
It's noisy daughter. Noisy drunk daughter.
Not drunk, actually. I have one drink.
583. Well, you can't really call this a clean out, can you? An 800. Or a single swap clean out. Where is my extra bucket from? There. I went up by 70 ounces in 5 days. Damn, I didn't realise it was that much. Yeah. I'm not catching you up on Max FanFest, not in this stream. Uh, 9k to go for you. And 12k to go for Kagera. And 19k for Sea Porcupine. And then 24k for Frez. So it's still possible. Cougar doing what she does best. Laying down and bearing all to the dump truck. I was on about Max. There's like 7k difference on Max. And it's only 9k difference in seasonal. Oh, I still got those pictures open. Not entirely. It's like some of them. I think FanFirst, for example, is said he would do like try and do like 6k a day just to keep his top 10 spots, things like that. Nuke was a really good sport. It was about halfway through his in-game year, and his seasonal was about to go up again, and he didn't want to take up a slot on both seasonal and max gold, so we talked about it on stream, and he decided to restart his in-game year, like skip to the end of the year, so that his seasonal wouldn't go up anymore, but his max gold would. So that was really good of him. Nuke FanFirst says good on you. I agree, it was a really considerate move. Not on max. Well, I don't know about max, but you'll probably get a seasonal. Well, we've got probably at an estimate this summer to get our starting strats down pat, or go back to the old starting strat and everything. You know, re acclimate to it because of the mini DLC nerf before they throw us another DLC and go through the whole shenanigans again. Hey, Mr. G, that's all good, dude. I mean, I'm guessing September for the DLC release. That's my guess. Oh no, wait, it's fourth quarter, isn't it? No, they just said later in the year. They didn't say when. I reckon it's September. Hold on. Let me look at my calendar here. So, leaderboard ends here. Somewhere around there. That'll be August. There'll be a leaderboard in August. Yeah, so I reckon September. No. If they do it like the last one, then it'll be October. So I reckon October then. October for the next DLC is my guess. Because they did it during leaderboard last time to see how we use it and find out all the bugs. If they do it the same way, that's probably when it's going to be. Who is IR Roadkill? I don't know his actual name, I don't think. Well, I don't have him as a friend or anything. He's not even in the list. I don't know. I don't even know why you're asking, Ronald. I can't even see him in the top 10. Oh, I've actually got some dirt in my bucket. Top that off. Yeah, I mean, he's been known to be in leaderboards in the past. I don't recall having seen him for a little bit though. Well, there he is. Oh, he's taking part. He's got a No Franks logo, so he's taking part in this leaderboard. Don't think I have him here. Let me double check my Steam friends list here. Oh, he is. He is in my friends list on Steam. No, 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 no. So he's got less than 45,000 ounces on max. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, he's playing. I don't think he's. I don't know if he's playing a lot. I don't know if he's just seeing how it goes. But he's playing. I think the last time he posted was number 17, like a year ago. Maybe he's trying to see if he can do a seasonal. Well, I mean, it's the only one with that name that I'm aware of. I wouldn't know about a YouTube channel or anything, or a Twitch channel or anything like that. So does anyone else have a prediction as to what month the next DLC will drop? Like I said, I'm thinking October, judging on the way they did the mini DLC. I don't think it would be December. There's a leaderboard in December and a leaderboard in October. I don't think it will be December because they want people to buy the DLC instead of presents for people. So I personally think October.
I've got an extension link today.
Don't want to jinx anything, but my FPS is not crashing so far. Hasn't gone into the red once, I don't think. Come on. There we go. Turn into it. That's what I need you to do. Should probably bring the dump truck a bit closer while I'm doing this corner, but I'll do that after I've delivered. Yeah, alright. You know, same old slog at work. But they've had me out of the kitchen for like a week solid. So my back's starting to ease. Well, eased quite a bit, but there's always, you know, even when I've got the position for the day at work where my back, that helps my back out the most, I'm still coming back with back pain more than I woke up with, simply by being on my feet all day. But life is life. You know. Looking into jobs where I'm either sat down all day or work from home, things like that. small town, so you know, office positions are taken up by people who are. Well, some people need a sit-down position, like me. They physically need it. But you know, there are people who just don't want to be on their feet all day and apply for those positions for that reason, stuff like that. So those positions go really quickly. I'll tell you what, my back kept me up last night, right? But not through the back pain itself. Through one of the side effects. It's if it's similar to sciatica, but not pain related. It's a condition called burning feet. Basically, it's to do with nerve damage. The inside of your feet, like under the skin kind of inside, it feels like it's intensely hot. You know how to explain this. You know how when there's a really high heat pressure, it's not enough to make you sweat, but you just feel so uncomfortable because your body feels way too hot inside. It's like that, but with the soles of your feet. But the heat feels so uncomfortable that there have been times where I've just gotten up out of bed, gone to my freezer, opened it up and put my feet to the inside of the door of the freezer. Don't get me wrong, I'll wipe it down after. But the thing is, it doesn't do anything because it's not actual heat. It's nerve damage. It's nerves. It's nerve endings. But it also comes with a kind of rather intense pins and needles effect of sorts as well. It's just really, really difficult to sleep when it happens. Yeah, of course I do, dude. I may only work at a McDonald's, but they are still up on their food and hygiene. At least where I work, anyway. It kind of gets drummed into you, you know. Oh yeah, Banfus. I don't know if you saw it. I posted in my Discord earlier. I think I found a bed suitable for Austin when he's like, what was it, 6'8" or whatever he said. That's all going on outside mine at the moment. There's a full scale. There's always something going on outside your place. Like, I remember when we first started chatting, you know, people would smash up the cars in the area, yours included. Alright, let's go get some more gold in the box. So if I were to hit my live stream average of about 7,000, I would need my total to be 9,200 by the end of the stream, because I started off with 2,200 ounces. Oh, is this the one? Yeah, this is going to give me a double swap out on the jigs. Because they're swapping at 90% and they're very nearly there. On 7.6, that doesn't sound very promising. Oh, yeah, typical. Show me up now. On 7.6, yeah, that's not even 600 ounces, so that's not the best in the world. Bye then. Oh, okay, fair enough. New area, new problems. Anvers, stop putting gold through the box. I know you haven't, have you? So it's cool. Let's say that you're at 96, because you're just shy at that. That means I still need 9,000. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Trying to figure out where I want to park. Mr. Gamer, was it you who was interested in getting a steering wheel? And I showed the one. Oh no, that was Azad, wasn't it? Never mind. I want to try the Thrustmaster dual joysticks for games like this, but it's pricey. Yeah, yeah, that's why I want them. Is for the mining games. Because a lot of these machines are actually pneumatically driven. Like they actually advise you to like it's, they really don't touch the steering wheel much in those sort of things in the shows and that. So it'll be a nice like experience trying it out. But I can't even remember how much they are. Let me have a look. £120 minimum. These are the ones I was looking at. Well, there's not much controls, is there? Oh, wait, yes there is. Those little buttons on the sides. Plus throw that in. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh, oh, okay. Oh no, that's not the one I want. I mean, it'd be nice, but to have the pedals as well. I don't need that middle bit. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's the one I'd want, and that's 120. You've got this one then. Okay, check again. On the leaderboard. Okay, give me a moment. Now, I'd want 2 of the joysticks. Because I would be using that middle one instead of the pedals otherwise. Hate you, Fanfuss. Oh, you bought the extra. I mean, I've got pedals for my steering wheel. I just can't do anything like a camera angle change using my steering wheel. There's no analog. If my steering wheel had some analogs on it, then maybe. But there's absolutely no chance I can get something like that right now with my current job and hours and, you know. And it's not something I need, it's just something I want. I mean, to do what you did, get the one with the pedals and an additional joystick. That's about $250. I thought you loved me, Fanfuss. I thought we were friends. Well, I really botched up this corner, didn't I? Yeah, trying to climb a mountain. Cougar, let go. So what did I say I need my total to be if I hit my channel average, my stream average? 9,200. So I still need to get another 4K. That's not even 9 o'clock yet. Two seconds. Sorry about that. Right. My headphones are whining in my ears for some reason. There we go. Hopefully that will sort it. I had to mute the game for a second. My PC sounds. Because it would have done the disconnect reconnect noise. There's my truck. There it is. I always hate these last minute, these last little sections before you go back to going to excavator. They always just seem to take too long. Oh yeah, Pampas. As the person who did my first ever super chat or sticker, I think it was a sticker, wasn't it? Was you around when I got my first sub member? I think it might. I can't remember if it happened when you were on holiday or not. But I got one. You can probably guess who it was. What you want to do is get the water tower, Polsky. If your water keeps freezing, or in the summer, dries up, get yourself the water tower. You can literally just click on it and refill it as needed. I do this with these two simply to slow down how quickly it gets used. But it costs 150,000 to set it up. But once you bought it, then it's always going to be there on that claim. It'll always be ready to use on that claim, no matter how many times you reset your map. But it's only on the claim that you've bought it on. You have to buy it on every claim that you want to use it on. What are you using? Are you using a full tier 5? What shaker deck are you using? If it's a tier 3 shaker, like the really, really cheapy one, then I can show you a way that you can keep digging whilst the water's frozen. But only if it's that one. Or if you're using the mobile wash plant, it works with that as well. Okay, I can show you then. That's not a problem. So this won't work if you're using a D-Rocker or a Glacier Creek. I don't mind wasting a moment of time to show you this. Oh wait, have they fixed the instant teleport to town bug with the trailers? Guess we're about to find out. So come into here. You want one of those. Buy one of those to plug it into your shaker if you haven't done it already. And one of these, the mobile water tank. Oh, yep, they fixed it. Hook it up to your truck. Drive it down here. You see that water tank right down there? That's where we're heading. Unhook your trailer. Grab this. Plug it into one of them. And into this in with the big slot. And you can fill it up with water. And there you go. You've got 26,000 gallons that you can use for a little while. Leave that there in case you need to keep coming back. Now you will need to of course use fuel with it. So whilst you're here, just fill it up at the gas station. It should work with the tier 3. It won't work with the D-Rocker and it won't work with the Glacier Creek. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was a bit weird. Yeah, so you can either fill it up in town like that, or if your water is flowing, use another pump to fill it up so that it's ready in an emergency situation. You're very welcome, dude. Hope it helps you out. Like I said, it doesn't work with a D-Rocker or the Glacier Creek, but it should work with everything else. You can even use it for your gold cleaning equipment. I mean, there's a limit to how many things can be plumbed into it at once, you know, with the water pressure and everything, but... I think it's time I did an FPS reset. Let's wait for that to finish processing gold. And we're back to 10k again. But it's just getting stupid. Literally, every time I make progress, everyone else is like, nope. Ugh. Yeah, pretty much. For the Glacier Creek and the D-Rocker, you want the water tower, and it costs 150,000 to set it up. start off in this cam, guys, and then I'll swap out. The delay isn't too bad on my end. Tell me something. On the video, it says the word live for you, and there's a little dot. Is the dot red or is the dot grey? Where it says the word live. Well, I don't normally do this. I'll show you. Assuming I can see. There it is. Okay. Right. So this is my stream. Down here. Right. It's saying it's. See the word live and then a grey dot. If I click on that grey dot, it's now red. If the dot is red, then you're live. If it's it's just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Look, if I pause it for a second, play it again, it's no longer red, which means I'm not seeing it live. So I just click it and then it puts me back to live again. There'll still be a delay. If you're live, there'll still be a delay, but hopefully not by as much. Okay, so now that means that you're going to have as short of a delay as possible now that you're watching it up to date as live. I'll read out the next message as soon as you post it, and you'll be able to see what kind of a difference that makes. I honestly didn't know about it, is what you just said. That will show you how much of it, that you'll be able to see what the delay is now. I read it out the instant you posted it. Was it a better delay time for you? Yeah? The old man's gone up. I don't know if he's hoarding or not. But I also know old man is capable of really grinding out that last week. I've seen him do it. For me, there's like a 10-second delay. But that's me, you know, I'm streaming to my location. Through a host server in a different place, of course, which is why there's a 10-second delay. I seem to average about 5k gold in an in-game day at the moment. That's what it keeps showing me. So let's... So there's actually 6 days till winter because you've got to include the day you're on, and it's just clicked over to midnight, so... That's 30k right there, if I can keep pace. Then, assuming still that I can keep pace during winter, which I won't, but let's just say I can for a second. That's another potential 35,000 ounces. So I can potentially do another 65,000. Best case scenario. That'll put me at 150 odd K. So I am still well within a chance here. Do I have a favourite season? As in spring, summer, autumn, winter? Spring. Not too hot, and you're just getting the relief from coming out of the cold weather. So it starts warming up, but it doesn't get too hot. Come on. These headphones are really annoying me right now with this high-pitched noise in my ears. It keeps coming back. Oh, okay, no, I don't have any allergies. So, I don't really have that problem with the spring pollen and all of that. Right. Can't see what that percentage is. 80? 82. Might be able to get another scoop or two here. Um, Currently watching The Boys week by week as the episode. It's a new season. I'm not going to go into major detail about what that one's like because there's a lot of. If there's anyone underage watching, it's not something you want them watching. Just leave it at that. Same thing with Parker's Trail as well. Currently watching week by week the new episodes of that season. Otherwise, I'm just rewatching old stuff that I can just watch in the background while I dig. Oh, I am rewatching actually. Speaking of that, watching old stuff, rewatching Gold Rush, the normal Gold Rush, because it won't be in a couple of months. The new season will release, and I'd always like to rewatch and catch up. It's normally around September, October, the new season releases. That doesn't even sound like thunder anymore. That just sounds like really thick ice just cracking and flowing, crashing into each other. Yeah, this game was called Gold Rush the game. And it was associated with Discovery and all of that. But then the new dev team pulled away from Discovery, which meant that they didn't hold the licenses to the images and the name and so on. So now it's called Gold Mining Simulator. But this game did used to be called Gold Rush the game. Thank you, Motorbike. Really appreciate your sound effects in my game. Here's the thing, I was never really interested in the show until I bought the game to try it out. It was on a really cheap sale. Like this game right now is really, really cheap right now. Same kind of a time that I would have bought it. So I bought it when it was really cheap because I wanted something new to play. And I got hooked pretty much straight away. And it wasn't until I started enjoying the game that I decided, sod it, I'll go watch the TV show. Now, I just can't get enough of it. I love the show. I also enjoy Gold Rush Whitewater, which is river dredging. But if you're going to watch Whitewater, I advise you to watch Gold Rush first. Because there's a team who do some mining in Gold Rush to show, where it's a guy and his son, pretty much just those two. Not the big team that they start off with, but this is like in the second, third season sort of thing. After they're done on that mine site, they're the ones who go off and do the river dredging. 673. Oh wow. Just from those buckets, 673 ounces. So this should be an 1100 ounce swap that then. Or thereabouts. Why did I park it over there? That may have been a mistake. See how easily I can reach. Oh, that's not too bad. Just need to go over just a tiny bit. I don't think there's any films. I mean, I watched a film the other day. It's not for everyone. It's a very gory film. It's the whole film is sung from start to finish in like a rock opera theme. But it's still, I really like it. Repo, a Genetic Opera, it's called. Wait, what movie? What movie's from 1925? No. No, 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 no. Definitely not. It's not a movie, it's a TV series. It's about 14, 15 seasons, I think, so far. Um, you found it. I was about to show you. That one. Those are the characters. I didn't like him and his family. Todd Hoffman and his family. They really, really, really do not know what they're doing. 2010 it started. Ah, typical. Sudden FPS bombing out on me. Crashing out, whatever you want to call it. Right. Oh, I've got to do this. Um, I do know some streaming sites, but I'm not about to show people while I'm on YouTube. I can get in trouble for that. Technically speaking, that counts as distributing by advertising it. And then there'll be video evidence of that, so. Oh yeah, think about it. Streaming sites is technically pirating, isn't it? People pirate stuff, put them up. You can't get in trouble for watching something that's been pirated. Uploading, you can. Like pirating it yourself. And distributing. By giving it out to people, you can. It's a very, very fine line. And I only really do it like if there's something I want to watch and I need a subscription service to watch it. For example, trying to think. Say there's one TV show on Disney Plus that I like to watch. And it's only got like 3 seasons of it or 2 seasons, something like that. I'm not likely to subscribe to that just for that one show. That's the only instance I do it. You know, I've got Amazon Prime. I've got the Discovery one, whatever it's called. So, you know, I watch those legitimately. There's just not a lot I can do in this sort of situation for you, I'm afraid. Currently. I like I said, dude, I can't tell you whilst I'm live, like live on YouTube. I don't. It's probably against YouTube policies, all that sort of stuff. And I've recently become a partner, YouTube partner program. I could start earning through YouTube. So I need to be a little bit more careful now about certain things. If you Google around, you'll probably be able to find it. There's loads of them out there. If you just Google, you can probably find something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what your country's restrictions are. Well, maybe ask your aunt like what she uses, and some of them will be able to multiple places. Some of them might be restricted. If your aunt watches stuff like that, then she might be able to help you. But whilst I'm live, whilst I'm streaming, I'm afraid my hands are tied. So. Right, so we only need another 2,200 ounces for my extreme average. And we still got about an hour, 15 minutes. I'm digging in a completely wrong way here. I was just aiming too low. My depth perception was well and truly off. I don't know. I honestly I couldn't tell you, dude. Maybe it's a government thing. I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to let the plant finish filling up, and I'm going to roll myself a cig, I think. I think I'm also going to use the opportunity to go to the toilet. So, yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Going back. Right. Plant's ready, isn't it? Uh, 280. That's nice. It's over 700. Or almost 700. That's really not bad. No, I was muted apparently. OBS. When you said that, I checked OBS, so my mic was muted. What was the last thing you guys heard me say? I don't know. Sorry, guys. I hate. Do you know? I don't even know why OBS does this to me. It's done it to me for quite some time now. I did respond to that. I typed around and said, "No, you're not allowed to lurk. You're supposed to allow me to communicate with you so that you're forced to stop playing to respond." Is what I did to Zim. Then Polsky, I said maybe the others are still on there. If you typed in the title, sometimes it breaks it down for some reason. Those sorts of places. I really hate when OBS does that. It's not quite as frequent as it used to be. Have you noticed? It used to be quite a lot, didn't it? It used to happen really often. I think it used to be like a few times a stream. It's still annoying that it happens. And there's no one else I know that it happens to. It only seems to be me, as far as I can tell. Out of the people I know, anyway. And I've tried Googling it and all of that. I just can't find a solution to it. And it's nothing to do with with the PC setting. Like, you know that setting, let program take exclusive control of your microphone. It's not that. I always have that unchecked to stop different programs changing the volume settings on my mic. What was close? Oh, yeah, it's done that to me a few times. And it's fine if it just rolls and then rolls back. The hesitation you heard was like, oh god, please don't. If it resets itself, it deletes all the dirt that's inside it. And that's because people used to reset their vehicle to have it spawn closer to the plant. So they had to change it. If you reset your vehicle, you lose the dirt that's inside it. But I think that should only happen if you reset it manually. If it does it, if the game does it for you, I don't think you should lose anything. I wonder if there's going to be a leaderboard in GMS2. Let me guess, you've got some good squares, but they're quite a distance away from the front. That's how your map is good and not good. Either that or very good heavy overburden. Yeah, there's rumours around that there's GMS2 in the making. Gold Mining Sim 2. And I've not heard any official information. Just what other people have said. No, I'm not muted. Why can't you hear me? OBS is showing that my mic is transmitting. Oh, there will probably be optimization problems with GMS2 like GMS1 in the past. That's what I've heard. If not worse, unless they learn from their mistakes. Here's the thing, right? The guys who made this game are not the guys who are doing it now. Same company name, but completely different dev team. And when this dev team took over, they actually started improving things. The old dev team got lazy and didn't want to do much. The second the console version was a complete mess, unplayable. One of the first things this dev team started doing was fixing the console. They've actually been doing a good job with this. Exactly. Though it has been optimized a lot more. The memory loss, whilst it still happens, is nowhere near as bad as it used to be. And whilst, like, say the autosave, you know how it glitches you for a second? That used to be a lot worse, like a lot harder, a lot more of a bump. It's still pretty brutal for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's not just to another zone. Last season, I had all my wave tables and everything set up right at the back in the shed, in the green shed, back there. And every time I drove into that shed with some buckets, it did the loading pause. Every time. So it's not just different zones in town. But personally, I think I prefer the way it's done, because otherwise all areas will have to be loaded all at once and there'll be more issues with the game. He's in his live chat. Rush is in his live chat on Discord. He's probably still recovering from his birthday stream. 284 and yeah, almost 700 again. Very consistent. What the hell's just happened? You would say that everything except the plot, in your opinion, should be loaded all the time because there ain't no changes in the city. Well, it just saves memory. There's a memory loss issue with the game as it is, so they're just trying to. Or they haven't changed anything with the loading part of it because until I'm guessing the memory is fixed. Yeah, he's in his live chat session. No, it's the one basically. I think he's got it set up so that creators can see it. It's his live stream chat. It has a lock symbol next to it. Well, I can jump into it at will. I can just literally, I could jump in the call now, say hi. But I don't like doing that to him all the time. He goes out of his way to allow people to advertise and share and their own content and all of that on his Discord. And while that's nice, that's really, really, really nice of him. I don't like to take advantage of it. I don't go over the top of it. You know, Rash is trying to boost up his channel, same as everyone. So I use it on occasion, but I won't always use it, and I just don't think it's fair to always do it, you know.
Nothing is true.
Crap!
Everything is permitted.
You know what? I saw that pop up in chat at the corner of my eye. It still scared me. It still made me jump. Thank you for the membership, Fanfush. Really appreciate that, dude. At least it wasn't as much of a delay as when you did the super sticker. I didn't even expect a pop-up on that one because it was such a big delay. Yeah, I haven't got any emojis uploaded yet. There will be some eventually. Oh, actually no, you've already got access to the... I'm not going to change your thing on Discord because you're actually a mod on Discord and it will downgrade you. But you already have access to the members only chat anyway. You mean like the little star next to your name? Currently I'm using YouTube generic ones. Yeah. But apparently my golden bucket was shameful. I'm not the best when it comes to things like Photoshop. I'm not. Come on, Cougar, time to put in some work. The member only videos will start once I start doing the Out of War series. And I might start it soon, even though they're not quite ready. They fixed some of the major bugs with the open beta. Stuff still hangs around in containers when you save and then come back. Machines are still out and about, so that's fine. Yeah, I think I might be ready to actually start the series at least, and then see where it goes as they improve. So the member only ones will be like time lapse, and then everyone else gets to see that like a week later. So I'll stream it, I'll time lapse it as I'm going, you know, with the drone. Hopefully when people see that there are member only videos, that will encourage them to want to do it. Trying to think. I haven't got any ideas for any. Well, I mean, Trying to do a video series itself is still kind of a mid to back burner idea. I mean, I'm still going to do that PC building sim one. I just keep having issues when I try to record it at the moment. But I don't want to do that one as a membership one. Because many people donated towards my card, and that's what it's, or PC upgrades, and that's what it's about. So, you know, not everyone who donated is going to be a member. I know that for a fact that Zim doesn't want to be a member. He doesn't like the whole subscription side of it. He'd rather just donate as and when. I'm not sure if doing a member-only stream is the right idea either. To me, that kind of feels like doing the same thing as playing ads during a live stream. Which is something I'm never going to do. Not really. Maybe if, say, like, I need to go for 5 minutes, I'll be back. Then, yeah, maybe. And that's a big maybe. But the way I want to do ads, and I can't do it until I hit the 1,000 sub goal, but the way I want to do ads is just on the after the fact videos. You know, reward those who are here live. And whilst not trying to penalise those who can't watch live, I need to do ads. Oh, I will need to do ads in some form. And, you know, I think that's the best way to do it. And I'm not going to spam ads either. It will literally be one at the start, one at the end. That'll be it. Even on a 4-hour live stream recap. I'm not going to be one of those. I'm not going to be every 5 minutes for an ad. You can go do one. That's how you lose subscribers. And I'll probably do the skippable ads as well. Well, skippable at the beginning, non-skippable at the end. If I have a choice of doing it that way. I can't remember if that's how it used to allow me to do it or not. There's my coffee at. I'm not expecting to get members left, right and centre either. I do know that obviously not everyone's going to be able to or going to want to membership. But at the same time, I feel like it's not going to do much. I mean, now that you know, you and Azad, you know, kind of getting the ball rolling on it, but someone's always going to have to go first, and people always seems to be hesitant to going first, you know. So fingers crossed that'll help as well. This should mean another swap for everything, I think. 81 and 67. Oh my god, that is a huge difference. What's the time? 10:30. Okay, I'm going to keep going to about 1:45. Roughly. And then I'm going to do a full plant reset. Like a factory reset. Get it all working in sync with each other a little bit more. Because that's really gone bad. There's the minus moss. You know what you're saying about the like the membership tier symbols? What do you reckon about like a just generic ninja as the first tier? It's like ninja recruit sort of thing. Or do you reckon we should stay away from that if the rest of them are going to be digging related? Just seeking advice from one of my advisors. One or the other, yeah. I was thinking like the final tier be a golden bucket. I was toying with the idea of tier 1 being a single gold bar, tier 2, 2 gold bars, and so on. But there's only so much you can see on a little image. Alright, catch you later, Polsky. Enjoy your whatever you're doing tomorrow. And I'll see you Sunday. That's another thing, Fanfus. The image, the icon is so small. fine details obviously going to get lost. And the image, if the image is too big, it's just going to clog up chat. So that's kind of something else I need to take into consideration. Yeah. I mean, yes and no. I don't like to copy other people's stuff. I know you're saying inspiration, and I get that. If I look at his, it would be to kind of see the image sizes and stuff like that. Like how much detail can be shown, and you know. There it is. I thought it broke off or something. Oh yeah, Panthers. We figured something out, or realised something yesterday, I think it was. So, things off claim break, or off claim on different claims, you know, claims that don't have mechanics, things like that, they break really quickly, right? Now, I've skipped quite a few years. To the point of... Wait, that was red. Now I'm confused. The stuff on my Magnetype trailer was like 2% when I went and took a look yesterday. I think it was yesterday. %. So they've gone up by, oh yeah, and that's still 2%, but that wheel's gone up by 1%. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much been destroyed, right? This, however, if I can find where the thing was. Oh. That's at 90%. That's been sitting out here since either the first or second year. Don't lie to me, Francis. I don't like you lying to me. That's not 13k difference, that's 12k difference. But yeah, this has been sitting out here since the first or second year. That battery is at 90%. This should be destroyed by now. And, you know, it didn't even occur to me till yesterday. Got to close that gap somehow. No, I said I was doing this anyway, didn't I? I'm going to take that moment away from you, though. But it's been a good amount this stream. I started off with 2,200 ounces when the stream started. My stream average this leaderboard is like 7,000 ounces. I rarely go too much above it. Well, I've done 8,000 so far. The gods don't seem to be happy. Actually, it's 11 now. It's actually 11,000 now. Yeah, I hope so too. No doubt he'll chuck a bunch through while I'm in bed, and then whilst I'm at work. But I was estimating I've been averaging 5,000 a day in gold. Assuming I keep that pace through both autumn and winter. I now have the potential for 60k roughly. That I can add to my seasonal, so I do still have a chance. Catch you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the membership. Really appreciate that. So what was that? 252. So this will be about the same. So that'll push me through to 93,000, just about. Well, just under. So it'll be like 10,000, 10,500. Oh my god. Give me that map. Thank you. Right, we've done, actually, almost 9,000 ounces today in the stream. Oh, stretch. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Ow, back. Ow, ow. That's one thing I really, really miss in regards to my back, is the ability to have a really nice stretch. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, we've done a decent amount of gold today. 5,500 away from Kagera. I don't know if it's doable. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm hoping he doesn't do anything. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. So, anyway, for now, guys, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.